Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. I build bomb shelters, but in today's video, I'm going to show you a guy who's actually living in his bomb shelter while he renovates it up in Kansas. So enjoy the video.
Okay, so here is our AT&T facility. This is pretty much, we do have a radio tower here, 174 feet. We are living here full time while we renovate it. This is the outside, and the side doors here, which have the you can connect the lift to, and then we have the entryway here. All right, we have some bikes stored here. These are the filters. Let me turn on that brighter light. So those are the doors with the lift. So we have been living here for a while. So we've got some of our stuff here. This is the 1-ton lift. Still works. Here we can lower it, and then there's and raise it. There's a cart at the bottom I'll show you. But here, we've got the steps. We've got these baffles closed where the air intake used to be. And there's two more over on this side. Those are closed. Okay, here is our blast door. I believe this is a 3,000 pound blast door. You've got 2,000 pounds on the one side and another 1,000 pound opening. You can open that side up if you unbolt it. We have a ramp. Here's our cart that lifts with our 1-ton lift. All right, so there's our blast door. We are living in it and renovating it, so it's a lot of things going on here. We're gonna see construction and living space. And there's that door locked there. So immediately when you come in, we have a maintenance closet, has a stainless steel sink original to the bunker, some shelves here. This is where the decontamination shower was. So you'd enter into here, turn on that light. You'd go into the decontamination shower, and previously they took that out. We're gonna re-put that in. We're gonna build this up, so you see there is a little lip down here. We're gonna rebuild that up and put a wall there. We're gonna build that a shower back in there. So here is the air condenser room. There's no handle on that lid. Right now we've got some metal in there. That's a large vent which was up in the ceiling that we took down. This is some of the metal we've been taking down out of the ceiling. There's the baffles from the other side. So previously, some renovators started putting some showers in here, but there was no drain on this side. And so this is actually, we just turned them around. So we use this little side room for our showers. So here's some more baffles on this side. But yeah, it does get a little chilly in this room, but we've got a couple showers. There's actually a third shower. We just didn't bother to turn around the third one. It just didn't make a lot of sense. We've got this metal door here. It's got, you can see the metal door closing mechanism here. Little heaters to heat up this space, but we're filling this room with metal right now. Okay. So that's going to be a shower. When you would go through the decontamination, you'd go through here, you'd go into this room, and you'd shower, take off your clothes, shower here, and then you put on new clothes here. Right now, we're gonna put a shower back in there, and this room's gonna be a toilet, a bathroom. in there. So here's the original pump room. We have our laundry going in there. This is the original hot water tank. I was working on that a little bit. It does work, but I had to get in there. Having some issues with the bottom element, but here's the original sewage ejector pump, and all of these are, so these are built like adjustable, I guess for movement. So if there was like an explosion, a nuclear bomb, that you have these big pipes, the tendency would be for those to break. So everything here is made to move and sway and everything. So those are allow that those pipings to move. You see here things are on springs. You have this panel, it's on springs there and a spring there, and we have this large motor control center. Everything that's on here that still is hooked up to it that works still works there. This was where the water used to come in, and this was a pressure valve, but we've disconnected that. And we just, because we're right now currently hooked up to city water, so we don't need that extra. That's a bladder valve, so that would give pressure for the bunker. We may rehook that up when we hook up the outside. There's a 10,000 gallon stainless steel tank, so we may hook that up and put some well water on the property. So we do have 13 acres on the property. So upstairs is the mezzanine. What we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna build a wall that goes across there and put cubbies. So there's gonna be cubbies, a cubby there and a cubby there for coats and stuff. Right when you walk in, there'll just be a wall. So you'll walk around that pillar and go up to the mezzanine. So this was originally like an office with some equipment in it. Up here, that's the door to the mezzanine. So we're gonna extend this room after we get all this metal out. So we're still working on getting the metal out of this other room. We had to take this wall down. So this wall it was built with drywall. So we took that down so that we actually found some mold on the inside of that drywall. We're gonna replace it with some cement board so we don't have to worry about mold and stuff behind the walls later. But anyway, we're gonna get this metal down and we're gonna build a second story up into this wall. And so this door will be a hallway, and it'll go to one room over here and then one room above me. And then below that will be a large pantry, basically like a small grocery store. So here's some of the lights we've been taking down, some other things. Okay, so then this is the original equipment room. This is going to become our kitchen. So here we'll have a large dining room. Over in this corner, we'll have all of our kitchen stuff, kitchen counters and everything, some type of island over here, but most of our stuff's gonna be along the back. We're gonna keep these ceilings open and high. Again, you can see we've taken a lot of metal down there. We still have a lot to go to come down. But so anyway, kitchen over there, dining room here, and then over here, we're gonna have some chairs and lounging kind of things. Those are some paintings I did. This is our escape hatch. You open this up, you gotta push it a little hard, and then we have an escape hatch up there through the back. Original cement walls over here, and then you have the horizontal door up there. Let's go ahead and we'll go up and get a closer look. So the doors are at the top, and these will open up, and then you have the escape hatch down up there. All right. Love the cement look. All right, so when we first moved in, we were living in this room, so we had kind of a makeshift kitchen. But once we got this room clear, we got a lot of the metal out of this room, out of the ceiling, and we put some lights up, some LED 5K lights up there. So now we're basically living in this room. This is originally the battery room, but we have a sort of a makeshift kitchen set up over there, table here. We're not buying any new furniture until we do the renovation, just so we don't have to move a bunch of stuff. So my one daughter is basically, she has a room in a tent, so she has some privacy. There's my other daughter playing on her computer. My son over there sitting, we have this little fireplace thing. So yeah, we're just living in it. So we've got a bunch of food over here and sort of a makeshift kitchen, a little hot plate, an Instapot, an air fryer toaster, Vitamix, microwave. We've got 2 fridges, although we're only using 1 right now. And then we filter our water. We don't have any running water into here. We basically fill up this old Berkey water filter with water to use to wash dishes. And got a little thing set up. This room will be empty when we're done. This is gonna be the rec room. We'll probably still have the ping pong table in here and just basically keep this as a playroom. And then my one daughter has some bunk beds over there where she can sleep. And these are the original heaters to the bunker. So right now we're just kind of living in the space. This is the engine room. So that's where we came in over there through those doors. We didn't go through those doors, but that's where the entrance place is. This is the engine room. So this engine's gonna have to come out. We're going to take down all the metal out of this room as well, redo some of the wiring in here, and build a second story in here as well. This over here was gonna be my office space. Right now, this is where my son is sleeping. And here we've got this little side room over here. We hooked this room up. It's a little loud in here, sorry. There's some baffles in here. Up there, we've hooked up an ERV system. Right now, we don't have our HVAC until we get all the metal out of the thing, but we've got this hooked up here to basically keep a constant movement of air coming in and going out. It's an ERV, so it brings air in and pushes air out and kind of heats up the outcoming, incoming air to exchange energy, basically. So this engine will be coming out, this diesel generator will be coming out, basically just piece by piece. We're just gonna have to start taking it apart and getting it out. Then we have the fan room, where we also have a lot of metal in here. These fans are still hooked up, they still work. This one works better than that one. This is the original air compressor. This was and it still works. We've used it multiple times. This was here for the baffles. So the baffles are on springs and they open up with compressed air. And so this would fill up, there's some tanks over by all of our baffles. You connect those baffles to the compressed air and the baffles will open up. But you can see we've got almost like a little shopping place here with flexible conduit, electrical boxes, more conduit, more metal that we've been taking down. There's some metal back behind there. So as we've been taking things down and taking things apart, we've just been organizing it and putting it into boxes in case we want to use it. We may just scrap it in the end. Those are a bunch of bolts and things that are coming out of the ceiling, and washers and other things. A bunch of lights back there behind the fan. Anyway, bolt by bolt, we've been taking this place apart, and we've got a bunch of HVAC stuff that we've taken down. We're gonna reuse some of it. That's back there. And then through this door, it's a little dark in here. Sorry, the light bulb went out. Through this door is, yeah, you're not gonna be able to see anything. But we have more baffles up in there. And these are filters. Those are the nuclear filters that were come with. They're thick though. They're like a good 1 foot thick filter. So when these fans would bring in air, it'd come through those nuclear filters, and so it'd all be filtered in case of a nuclear strike. This was for air movement. This is one of the pieces of equipment. This one doesn't work anymore. But a lot of stuff does still work. That still works, the fans still work. One of them works better than the other, but I think the other one just needs a new belt. All right, so all of our electrical boxes, we're just gonna close this room, make this like a little electrical room, close this up. We're gonna have, when we do take it down, all this metal, we're gonna build 2 bedrooms up there. We're gonna cut out a hole basically up top there that connects with the mezzanine. So here's that original mezzanine. So we started over there. This is where those cubbies are gonna go. And the wall over here is gonna go there. All these heaters still work. We don't run them all the time because our electricity would be too high then. But this is where we have a bathroom in here. Again, a lot of this is just makeshift because we got to get the major renovations done before we start putting in the finished work. So we have a microwave in there because at first we didn't have hot water. And so for brushing teeth and stuff, we have that so you can heat up some water. This is just I think it's just a panel that tells you what's working and what's going on in the bunker. That's going to come out. So our thought here is we'll put a shower in this room. We'll put a bath. We'll build this wall out. We'll build a wall out over here. And so this will be an extended bathroom. And so that it'll be shower, toilet, and then maybe a room for a washer and dryer. So this is the mezzanine. All the equipment's been removed from the mezzanine. Right now, we are using this as a bedroom. And so we sleep in here, and a previous owner started renovating this place to have a kitchen up here, but right now we're gonna build our kitchen downstairs. It kind of makes sense to have a kitchen up here so your water will flow down, but we're just gonna build this into a bedroom and a bath, and then there's that door for the mezzanine. All right, that's pretty much the tour. Thanks so much.
To the people of Ukraine, Atlas Survival Shelter stands with you.